All right. Today, maybe we'll be able to log in. Oh, no. Our server's down? Oh, okay. Today we're back with a vault video, number 6, actually. Or we're going into week 6. It's vault number 5. So today I actually have 4 tanks. I have 4 tank vaults to open up. I'm going to go through one by one, talk about my decision-making process, and just kind of nerd out. So hope you guys enjoy. And we're going to be starting off with none other than the Vengeance Demon Hunter. I played this a little bit on stream this week, and people kept asking me if I'm main swapping. I don't plan on main swapping off of Brewmaster to Vengeance, despite Vengeance being clearly the meta tank right now. Normally, we do end up hearing about patch, like 0.5 patch tuning that can also sway what is going to be meta in a season. The main reason I've been working on VDH is just simply because I'm bored. At this point of the season, when you've grinded all the keys you need and all the gear you need, I don't feel any real motivation to play if I'm not pushing IO on my mains, and because I don't need any gear, well, for the most part, I just don't really want to spend time just doing keys mindlessly for no reason. So I've been working on some alts. So right now it's VDH, and then I'm going to be working on BDK, and maybe eventually Guardian Druid. Anyways, I don't want to rant too long. We're going to open this as Vengeance and see what we get. This character is fairly geared, so I'm not looking for anything like super crazy. Okay. So we have Mythic Track chest. Chances are most of this like main piece items, like pants, for example, or like chest, these would be catalyzed at some point. And then we have Cinderbrew Stein. This trinket's not super great from my understanding, at least for VDH, so I'm probably gonna stick away or move away from this. We also have Ominous Oil Residue. This looks like Ring Ritual Mud, but it's from Delves, so it's not. Taking damage is a chance to erupt the ground, covering you in a layer of dark oil that absorbs 400,000 damage for 15 seconds. When the shield is broken, it splatters onto enemies for 100,000 damage. I can't imagine this trinket being good. It's also on the hero track, so I'm probably not going to take it. We also have a crit verse neck, which it's hero track, so I'm probably going to try to do a mythic item. And then last but not least, we have hero crit mastery shoulders. Probably not going to take either. So this is not a great vault. I have hero track chest and pants already, and I believe I've used all my catalyst charges. So basically it's like I could take these items, but I won't be using them for probably some time. This is not a great vault now that I think about it. There's almost a world where I want to play with this ominous oil residue to see if it's actually like worthwhile. It's probably not going to do a ton of damage, but I know this isn't going to really help. I'm going to come and look at the leaderboards to see what the top 50 players are running. You're probably not going to see any of, you're probably not going to see Cinderbrew at all in here. Now, I will say this, the benefit of taking either the pants or the chest will also just be a direct upgrade. Like, I can save crests by upgrading for free at that point. I don't really care for this trinket in particular. And then the other option that does exist is I could take coins, which allows me to buy sockets or rune crests, which I'm still kind of in need of because I'm still kind of poor on this guy. Oh man. I'm going to regret not taking mythic track gear though. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to send legs. It's going to allow me to upgrade my current legs for free. Wait, these are hero track. Hold on. Am I high? Yeah, I think I have to go chest. I didn't even realize those are hero track. I don't know why I was out here thinking that I'm a mythic track man. All right, we're going to go chest then. Just makes the most logical sense. I know playing the long game, the long con, I'm going to prefer having a mythic chest over a heroic chest, and taking anything that's not mythic loot when you have options to take mythic loot is kind of throwing. So again, like I said, this allows me to upgrade this chest now for free, just using Valor Stones instead of crests, which is kind of nice. It unlocks unlocked the mythic variant. I just don't think I have a catalyst charge right now. I'm going to laugh when I do. Oh, I do. Holy fuck. I forgot I was going to use it on shoulders, and then I got an LFR piece. Okay. Well, I do have a catalyst charge, but also my current chest is leech. So we're going to leave it like that. That's fine. Oops. All right, we're swapping. I was in my garrison for some reason. Oh, I was running LFR stuff for transmog. All right. Fucking ship it. Alrighty. So my Paladin, I think I only did a couple of 10s. I don't think I did any delves either, so my vault's going to be a lot slimmer than my DH's was. But nonetheless, we're going to open this up, hopefully as protection, and see what we can snag. Ideally a trinket, man. Of course I had to say something, right? So Mythic Track gloves, Verse Mastery with speed on them, so I'd probably catalyze these. And then we have Cujo's Flame Jets, or Flame Vents. This trinket's really bad. And I already have one on Hero Track. Just for the lulz, I'm going to look this up. So when you look at this on Blood Mallet, it is a terrible trinket. And this is for 5 targets, so let's go to 1 target. Oh, it's fucking terrible. Where is it? I don't even see it on here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this trinket's real bad. So we're just gonna this is gonna be a quick vault video at this rate. All right, so speed gloves, always appreciate a good tertiary stat. I don't know if I have a catalyst charge on this character. We're gonna go see. Chances are I don't think I do. I might. Oh, I do. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm essentially just going to slot these immediately. I mean, I have all my other tier. I have 4 set already, so we're just looking for that direct upgrade. They are equal item level, but now this has speed on it. Plus, now it's on the mythic track, so I don't ever have to think about it ever again. So there we are. Prot Warrior. I have been gaming on my Prot Warrior lately. I have almost all 15s. A couple of keys I haven't run yet, but Prot Warrior is very fun. I'm enjoying it a lot. I've been essentially playing it whenever like my Brewmaster, like I'm playing with a group, and my Brewmaster doesn't need the key anymore. I just say, hey, I'm going to swap to my Warrior, and I'm able to play it, and it's been a lot of fun. There's not much I need. Any, obviously, hero to mythic upgrades would be great. Why do I keep getting this goddamn fucking grill? Holy. All right, I mean, this is a pretty easy decision. I already have mythic track shoulders with avoidance, so I don't need this. The chest is mythic track, and while I have upgraded my current chest to 665, so I'm not going to save crests, I am going to get it on the mythic track, which is just, I think, better. And then again, Cujo's Flame Jets, or Flame Vents, very bad trinket. This, dude, why? Stop giving it to me. All right. Once again, I don't know if I have a catalyst charge. I don't think we get one this week. I think this week's a craft. So I don't think, why do I, okay, I should just stop saying I don't have a charge. I have it on every character. Maybe I just didn't catalyze last week on like any of my characters. And now I will forget, so I'm going to do this now. Because I'll forget, and then I'll be mid-key, we're going to fail the key, my group will inspect me, they'll be like, why isn't your chest enchanted? And I'll be like, fuck. All right, cool, we got that out of the way. So again, no direct increase. I'm going to have to put in some work to get my crests. One other tip I want to kind of just point out, just in case you guys aren't aware. If you're someone like me and you're fairly geared on a certain character and you've outgrown rune crests completely, you can come to this guy, Viscarn, and you can actually buy with rune crests 15 gilded crests immediately. So it's a 3-to-1 conversion, but you're never using these again. So what you can do is you can trade your carved your carved undermine crests here for rune crests. So for me, I can buy, I don't know, like, can I buy multiple? So I can come here, I can just buy 4 or 6, I guess, and I can just use these. And what it's doing is it's turning my carved undermine crests, which again, I'm never going to use. It's turning them into runed undermine crests, which I'm also never going to use. And then now at this point, I have 200 of them. So I can come here and I can, let's say I can buy 4. And now, and this is, okay, so I want to, with the caveat of this is only for if like you want to upgrade an item right now and you don't plan on using it at like anywhere else. This will count towards your cap, but it's also going to get you these, now I can just upgrade this item right now if I wanted to. Or for example, I can craft. If I had my extra spark that we get this week, I can now just go and craft an item with my 60 gilded undermine crest. Now, again, like I said, it does count towards your cap. I'm now only able to earn another 30 this week. I can easily just transmute some of these carved crests up to get it one more time. I would still have to do, I think, technically like 1 key, but I'm now able to upgrade my gear basically for free. Why is this? Oh, yeah, of course I can upgrade it for free anyways. But yeah, that's like just a little trick. You're not going to use your crests. So if they're sitting in your bags for no reason and you play the game a lot and you have a bunch of like kind of stockpiled up, feel free to use that little trick to get a quick little jump on the week. And last but not least, we have our monk. Unfortunately, my guild kind of fumbled the ball. We only were able to get 3 of 8 mythic down and not 4. We kind of struggled on a reclear. We just started progging Sprocket instead of struggling on sticks. So that means I only have 1 mythic option from the raid. I did at least 8 keys for sure, but I didn't do any delves. So my vault's not going to be totally filled, but let's see what we can get. Oh, wait, hold on. I did a dungeon last night, and okay. Whew. I looted a trinket from Priory last night while in healer spec, and I'm really mad, and I'm convinced that it was my Tome of Light's Devotion. Holy. All right, we might have just been blessed, though. Okay, this is actually kind of a cracked vault, not going to lie. So let's talk about our options really quick. So Ageless Serpent's Leggings, this is kind of the item that I was tweaking out about. They're in my vault, so I don't even need to fucking kill sticks anymore. They're just right here. We also have House of Cards. I think this is the second time my monk has seen House of Cards in the vault. House of Cards is really good, but it's not necessarily the best for Brewmaster. It's very good for like Windwalker, and you can use it as a damage option for Brew. It's awkward to use though because it's a 1.5 CD, which doesn't line up with anything in the Brewmaster's kit. With the Shadowpan hero talent, this can be really good because you're getting constant cooldown reduction on Weapons of Order, so it could line up, giving you a ton of mastery for those 15 seconds. But I'm probably going to have to avoid taking it. We also have Mythic Track Belt. If you're an actual series Brewmaster player, you're probably running Adrenal Surge Clasp, so you'll never take a belt ever. Wix Golden Loop, very good for Windwalker, not great for Brewmaster. And then we also have a Haste Heavy Mastery Neck. These are items that I would have loved to see on any of my other tanks, but here we are, getting them on our Brewmaster, of course. We also have the Heroic Chest from the Delve. Now, what I like about the chest, and purely just the chest piece, is that I have yet to loot the chest piece for the Transmog, and I would really, really like to have the chest. This Transmog that monks get this tier is so good looking that I kind of want to take it. But and then Brazers. So chances are I'm probably just gonna go with the pants. They do save me crests as well in the sense that I have no piece at 668 yet, so I'm gonna be able to just kind of fast track that. Now, unfortunately, I did upgrade my legs all the way, so I'm really not saving that many crests. Actually, no crests, believe it or not, as the math checks out. All right, and just like that, we actually got an upgrade. Very cool. See, I can do the same thing on this character. I can basically just instantly, you know, send my crests up all the way to Gilded. I bought too many of them. That's crazy. Okay, then I can buy... How many can I buy? It's 6. Fuck, man. So part of the conundrum I'm having right now is that I don't know if I'm going to craft this week or if it's better just for me to upgrade my stuff. I know it would be logical for me to hold off on sending anything here. So what I like to do is every week I like to think about like potential upgrades for my character and like what I could actually get. So, for example, I still have a Catalyst charge from last week. Ideally, what's going to happen is I'm trying to save my Catalyst charge specifically for boots. And the reason I want to do it on boots is because you can see here that they're crit verse. They're heavy verse with a little bit of crit on them. I'm currently wearing crafted boots. I sent one of my sparks on boots this season for actually a couple of reasons. I had really good bracers that I wanted to move the embellishment off of, so I put them on boots. I also had a free heroic crest, or whatever it's called, to make a heroic item without spending any of my mythic crests, so I did that. And getting the 658 item in this slot was the last slot my monk needed to be able to have discounted rates on all of my alts, which has made gearing a lot easier. So I don't regret the decision to make these boots, but I know that I'm gonna replace them. Now, you obviously can't get mythic track really anywhere in the game except for raid, but luckily, there are boots that drop from Vexy. Now, I don't know which people on my raid team still need these boots. We've had them drop a few times. I don't raid until tomorrow, so I might hold off on sending any like crests or at least a catalyst charge because I'm probably going to send them on these. Now, if I don't if I don't get boots, there's a couple of options. First, I can just send these and they're going to be better stat weighted. I can also upgrade them to a higher item level, but I'd like to save those crests by getting mythic boots first. Also, I kind of want to catalyze a chest because it would give me the transmog that I want to be able to wear this smog, which I really want to do. So I have kind of to wait on that, but I do have that extra catalyst charge banked. And supposedly, we get a craft this week. If I'm not mistaken, it should come from a pinnacle chest. It normally does. If you're behind on crest, there should be quick catch up. Now, the secret little trick that I like to use personally for this is the delve in the undermine is really quick. And I should specifically say that it's very quick for tanks. If you're a DPS or a healer, I haven't done delves as either of those roles before because I just think tanking delves is so much easier. And it's very much brain off. But what we're going to do is we're going to head right into here. It's also a bountiful delve. But the side street sluice, very good. Very easy to run. You come in here. You can make sure Brown's wearing the right things. And what we're doing is we're just going to roll right down into here. And all I have to do is like clear this delve. And you can do it in like 3 pulls. And so I'm going to run in. I'm going to defuse this bomb. Easy peasy. And then we're going to just rescue some kidnapped men. And that's it. Like there's no other objective besides rescue the kidnapped guys. And so if you start in this lower corner, the delve naturally just works its way up to the top, which is kind of nice. And so this is all you have to do. Now you could even go further and not kill these guys. If you're good with your crowd control, you can just like CC them while you channel. But we don't care about any of these men. The only thing we do have to do, though, is we have to clear these, I don't know, whatever these electrical traps are. I'm going to become a delve guide writer. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to learn everything there is to know about delves and just become a super genius on the topic. I'm not going to lie. I don't do this. I've been streaming a fair bit lately. Probably not as much as I should, but, way more than I used to. I spend a lot of times in delves. I really enjoy them as a pastime. They're nice because you don't really have to think about it. They give a little bit of reward, but it's like really nice for alts. Yeah, I'm actually vibing right now. Attack, Bran. Do your job. I'm gonna see if Bran follows me down because I can just do this. Boom, port to Bran. He's up top still because he's a fucking beast. We're gonna ignore that chest. I don't really care about him. You also don't really need to deactivate these traps at all. They just hurt you a little bit. But if you just come here, you can leg sweep. Then we can channel. Boom, we're done. These guys are a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, if you just keep kind of following the path around, you'll be able to rescue all the men. If I run all the way up here in shadow meld, can I drop combat? Nope, they're still coming for me. It's all good, I saved him. I'm out of roll charges, so this shit's gonna hurt. And we're done. And so we just jump down here. This is why doing it as a tank is like OP as fuck. Watch, I'm about to die though. And that's it. So we'll just speed kill this guy real quick and call it a day. I somehow aggroed the... Well, I shouldn't even be surprised. And yeah, just like that, we just did this delve in like 3 minutes, 4 minutes maybe, top, max. I normally don't actually go this fast. Normally I actually will kill all the mobs as I pull them. But this is why tanking delves is OP as fuck. Ooh, and we got a little delver's bounty. So I will say the one thing that's nice about doing delves like this is that we always have the chance to loot one of these rings. And these rings is actually what I've been wearing. There's a dumpster delver's loop. And this is high versus low crit ring. And if you can loot this on the... It's rare. So not that the ring is rare, but there's a large loot pool. So the chances of you getting it is fairly low. But high versatility with the low crit on the hero track would be an extremely valuable ring for Brewmaster specifically. Obviously, there's a lot of different types of rings. Like I just got a haste crit ring. This would have been great on like VDH or Prop Paladin or Prop Warrior. So not bad, but as you can see, we're just gonna speedrun this really quick so I can get my craft. I believe this quest, you can do the same delve. You just have to do 3 delve. So what I like to do is I just go back in. I don't like go to a different delve. I don't go to a new delve. The quickest one was actually yesterday in this place. It's a delve where you only have to like loot a couple of gold piles. Now, the kind of caveat is that you need to loot, you also need to, like, kill a bunch of enemy forces. But as a tank, you can just do it in, like, 3 big pulls. Oh, is that a rare? Okay. Nice. Oh, no. Dude, Braun's been going to town. This little monkey's just, like, fucking carrying me right now. Boom. Alrighty. And do this. Oh, sneaky. Uh-oh. And just like that, we're going in again. This is probably, like, mentally taxing for some players. Because who would want to run this place, like, fucking 5 times? I'm trying to speedrun this one. See if I can do it. Oh, no, the pummeler. Oh, no, do I just die to this one? Yeah, okay, I can't. F. I'll do my best to clear as much of this area as possible. These guys are going off. Oh, the Devil's Sword is out. Okay, makes sense. I wish Braun would help me out. Thank you for executing him. Let's go. Nice. Big shield, big survivability. Got to use my my map. Oh no, they're all snapping up to me. It's all good. We blast. Alright, here we go. Maybe I've been doing this wrong. Maybe I gotta flashbang this guy. Oh, there it is. Now he takes increased damage. Oh, I'm pumping. I'm pumping. Braun's pumping. He's got his CDs up. I hope Braun just executes him, though. Please execute him. Nice. Okay. Alright. Oh, I got a little toy. Alright, here's for a hero track ring. Nope. Hero track Blaster Master 3000. Wow. All right, so that's it. I think that should be it. It should be enough, maybe. Dude, if I just did all of this work and got no spark, I'm gonna fucking scream. That would be so fun. That would be the biggest spit in the face, man. Dude, I think I got a spark from doing a delve. Or did I have a spark the entire time? Oh, dude, I don't even know. All right, we got our spark. Okay, cool. I don't even know where it came from. I'm imagining it came from... It probably came from my first delve that I did, and then I'm just dumb, and I didn't realize it. Okay. So here's kind of the predicament I'm in, and I don't really know what to do. If I'm being totally honest, I don't know what to do. So Cauldron of Carnage, probably gonna kill it tomorrow. On reclear. I have the opportunity to possibly get this weapon, which would replace my Starforged Seraph's mace with slightly worse stats, and I have the chance to also get the Dragster's Last Stride. If I get these, I catalyze them on Mythic Track, and they're going to be an upgrade, and then I move my embellishment to my chest, which I crafted. I already have Mythic Bracers, so basically, I guess my argument is I have a craft, and I don't know if I should craft a weapon with a chance of replacing it tomorrow, or I can craft a like cloak, neck, or ring. I'd probably craft neck first, though. I don't even know. Anyways, I'm gonna ponder about that for probably a day or two before I actually send my craft, but yeah, craft this week, or maybe it's a catalyst charge, I don't fucking know anymore. So yeah, good luck in your vaults. Peace.